All right, Likutei Halacha, Simchas Krias, Shma Halacha Dalet, we hold in Seif Vav. Okay, so we said that the way to circumvent the problem that we form the Torah that we hear according to the state and the form of our mental capacity, our mental faculties, and if those are twisted, Mimela, the message that we get out of Torah is twisted, and so they said the tzaddikim, the amalbash, everything, and the way they circumvent it is by you going by emunah, just mevatel yourself totally, whatever the Torah you do, and whenever you have a kasha in your mind about the tzaddik, about the Torah, you say, who the heck am I? Who the heck am I? I twisted my mental faculties with Gamma Bris from here to Timbuktu. Who am I? Okay, now here's the genius. New Einstein. Not a problem. Why the tzaddik does that? Why the Torah does that? Who the heck am I? When you mevatel yourself with emunah pshuto, what you do is that and you mevatel the tzaddik. So we're going to explain that the tzaddik already forms the light, the divrei Torah, the bracha, before it comes to you. So when it comes to you, it comes already fully formed. It's like a person who has a problem with digesting food. The people, there's a disease, the people that have a problem that is digesting food. What happens is that they turn the food into poison for them. They poison their body. If a person, such a person, what do? You have to give him the food already pre-digested. It means already formula l'toiva. Sometimes you have to give directly into the vein. You have to go with the glucose directly into the vein. Because ultimately everything turns into glucose. Whatever it is, blah, 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 glucose. That's the end. The whole thing is at the end is this is what it says in that Torah. Al pasuk hinei vorech lakachti. Here I took borech. Borech is with, this is what Bilam said. Why is this so? Why is this, sorry, let me just screw my head on, okay. Komets is the vowelization of Sfiras HaChochma. Tzeirei is the vowelization, or is the vowels that belong to the Bina. Okay?
Tzeirei.
Yes. No, Kutzer is 2 points.
That's a bata.
Yes.
Tzeirei. That's the Bina.
Yes, that's the Bina. Now, in the words themselves, it denotes the character of that particular sphere. Komets is a sort of kmitza, of fisting, tightening a fist.
Yeah.
The kohen, had to be koimitz, the mincha. The Beis HaMikdash had to be koimitz. Koimitz means you close your finger, you're fisting, you're closing a fist. In the Sfiras HaChochma, the data is closed, it's fisted. This is komets. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is in the Chochma, it says vorech in komets, which means the light is closed, just a plain light, and it's waiting to be formed. In the Bina, it gets tzura, it gets formed. Tzura shon tzeirei, it gets formed. That's the logical system through which you put the chokhmah and it gets interpreted. It gets formed. It gets understood. The das of a person, the das of a person is the way that is the keli, that's the tool that the person has to understand and to interpret reality as he meets it during his life. You have a das, you walk in the street, somebody says this, somebody says that, you hear about this, you hear about that. Your das is your keli. Is your keli, to absorb it, and this is already the shlav of the das. The das is after the chokhmah and bina, are worked over. You're ending up with a ready-made keli, which is the das. So Bilam, his trick was that when the vorech, the chokhmah, comes, it's still closed. It's still, undifferentiated. It's still not formed, okay? And he puts the klola right there, which means that he forms the bracha into klola. Well, he had a big surprise waiting for him. And that day, when he was hired to curse out Am Yisrael, I took, usually, as usual, the vorech, the chokhmah, uverech velo shiveno. So what did I find? I find verech, I find the light already with seireh. I found the light pre-digested, pre-formed. Before I already took it, it was already, it's like a film, it's already exposed and developed. You can expose it to the light as much as you want. You ain't doing no good. Bilam wanted to formulate the light according to his bechino. He wanted to form it, into a curse. Hashem didn't want to hear to listen to Bilam. And Hashem turned the klola into a bracha. Because the light was already pre-formed above. When he took it, it already was formed b'pchinas bracha. All this you are zoiche through emunah. This is the Kriyat Shma. The Kriyat Shma is the biggest manifestation and expression of emunah. Kriyat Shma, emunah, שמאמינים בו יסבורך, that you believe in הקודש ברוך הוא, ואומרים שמע ישראל השם אלוקינו השם אחד. על ידי זה נכלולים באחדותו יסבורך. What happened that elevates you and includes you in Hashem's oneness. או שנכלול למעלה בו יסבורך, and when you are included above in the oneness of הקודש ברוך הוא, אז זויכה לצייר אור למעלה, then you're zoicha that the light for you is being formed above, b'fchinas bracha, already into a bracha, kodem shirei lemata, before it comes down. Because if you have to wait for it to come down, it will start according to your kelim. So what you have, you do Shma Yisrael, it elevates you all the way to being included in Kodesh Baruch Hu. Then the light is already formed for you, b'fchinas bracha, before it comes down. If you say immediately after Krishma, in order to with this is the tool with which you form the light of bracha. B'chinas baruch, that you form the light of b'chinas baruch, b'chinas bracha. Immediately after you were included in the oneness, in the singularity of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There you're zoicha, with Shma Yisrael, you're zoicha to form the light immediately. When it comes to HaKadosh Baruch Hu itself, before it starts going through to all the universes, all the realms. And over there, already forming B'chinas Baruch. And then, when it is formed above, to be already blessed, as en klei moichin shalamata, then the mental faculties from below, even though they're damaged and they're twisted, they don't have the capacity, don't have the ability, to spoil and ruin the light, and to paint it b'chinas klal chas v'sholem. because they're already preformed for bracha. That's the secret why Bilam, the master twister, the master cursor, could not change the light anymore to make it into a klala chas v'shalom. Even though the mental faculties, the spiritual faculties of Bilam were like the pits, the worst of the worst. That was his specialty. He was into Tavis Niyuf, to no end. And even he could not reform the light, to be a klala chas v'shalom. Because the taking itself was already a bechina of blessing. I took vorech, I thought I'm taking the raw material so I can curse it. It's already verech. And lo and behold, it is verech, it's already preformed. I cannot twist it, I cannot flip it over. Because the light was already preformed above, the place where it was taken from. That is the extent of the incredible miracle that Kodesh Baruch Hu did with then in the days of Bilam Arosho. Then Am Yisrael were in a great sakana, as it is well known. At Hashem on Sunday will continue.